Good afternoon, folks. It's Old Truth Speaker again. Yes, coming to you with some more horrific, yes, and disgusting racist news. Two deputies hold a black man down, squeezing and rubbing all over his crotch, and searching his anus, his rectum, his butt, inserting their finger all in his rectum because they smelled reefer from another passenger or inside the car, in the open. Let me give you a little bit more information. These two deputies have been suspended. They should be in prison. They should have been locked up. That is a disgrace, and they didn't have that to do. After dash cam video showed them performing a cavity search all in his rectum. The man said, I have a hernia. Out in the open. This is how they treat Black America. This is happening all over America. After the dash cam, I repeat, they showed them performing a cavity search on the side of the road. This was in Hamilton County, Tennessee. Deputies Bob Brewer and Daniel Wilkie said the man in the passenger seat admitted to smoking a joint earlier, but when they searched him, they found a small bag of marijuana in his pocket, which they placed on the hood of the car. The deputies claimed the man, James Myron Mitchell, became combative, which in police terminology can mean anything from questioning and arrest to becoming combative, but usually just mean they were the ones that became combative. Now, it does not show any type of combative attitude or actions on the black man because he was handcuffed, both of them were. And it looks as though he was complying with their orders. They just did this because the men were black. That's all. Let's just place this solely where it is, on the ground of racism and racial profiling, because the man had tinted windows. That's what they claim. But that does not give you the right, and that is against the law to search people to get their perverted freak kicks off, squeezing all over the man's genital and putting their finger in his rectum. What if somebody held them down and did that to them all out in the open? That is not what the law is about. These people should not be serving on any police force anywhere in America or anywhere on earth. Give you a little bit more. In this case, the police definition of combative is to squeeze and grab a man's genital repeatedly until he clinches from pain and protest, which is when they take him down and beat him. They beat this man for 4 minutes. I mean, they were hitting him, and even narrative people who stood by. And that's not, if we won't go into that. They beat him so much until they took him off camera and beat him for 4 minutes. Could you believe this? This is justice in America from all the marches for jobs and justice, from the civil rights movement, since before Dr. King, from Jim Crow, W.E.B. Du Bois. I could go back to Frederick Douglass, but I'm just speeding it forward now. To A. Philip Randolph, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, marching the last 50 years for jobs and justice. This is where it leads us. Do you see what's happening to civil rights? You see, what you need is an economic boycott. Put God first, an economic boycott. That's what they understand. Money. Do you understand? Some of these people, that's not everybody I'm just talking about. The elite in this country understands money. Remember, money talk. And with the power of God behind us, no folk can withstand. But they're treating people of color in America like trash. I've had an uncle who was December 7th, 1941 Pearl Harbor vet. Do you understand me? I've had relatives in every war. I can go back to World War I, but I stopped at World War II. Korea, I had paratroopers in my family. Everybody fought and then came home and got treated like crap. But now, we have an administration. No, I won't go there. Let's stick to this. This is deplorable and disgusting and should be I'll put it this way. Charges should be brought against these two clowns. And they should be kicked off the police force and banned from police forces all over America. It wouldn't have been this if the persons, the two guys in the car were white. Combative, they're alive. They just want to get their freakish kicks off. And listen to this. I'm just reading it to you. Deputy Wilkie claimed in the report that he felt a hard object around Mitchell's crotch, which made him fear for his life. He did not feel anything. He just wanted to squeeze all over that man's genitals. The freak and a pervert. So he felt something hard, and he had to insert his finger all in his anus, his rectum. Really? How sick can you get? This means, can you imagine how many times have these people have done this before without a dash cam? Evidently, these people, these clowns, these perverts, these miscreants have done this before. Did you see a civil rights disappearing before your eyes? Have you noticed what happened to the Fair Housing Act? You know how many people have died marching for our civil rights? White, black, and other ethnic groups. Do you understand that? Not all white people are racist. No, that's a lie. But when you get these clowns that's supposed to represent protecting communities of all color all over America, and you have these perverts, you have these freaks mistreating and getting their sexual kicks off by horrifying people of color, or any group for that matter of fact, they should be charged and the book thrown at them and put in prison. They're turning America into something it was never meant to be. Let me tell you, I have volumes of books. I live next to a full-blooded Yuichi Indian. And let me tell you, the stories that have been verified are horrible. God took one blood and made all men to dwell on the face of the earth. All this supremacy of whoever it is, never mind. Let's pray, folks, because we really need it. This kind of disgusting behavior should not be tolerated. These police, again, should be charged and the book thrown at them and put in prison. God bless, folks. Pray for the people. Pray for America, because we really need it. We are the most separated nation on earth right now. Racism seems to be ruling. God bless.